Bam. I hope at least. I think it works. Yes. I don't see any. Sometimes it's laggy though, but there we go. It's fine, right? With my hand. I think it's just a big delay. Much bigger delay than usual, actually. I can't see my hand waving yet. Testing is going live. Like, I can't see my hand waving. Maybe the camera actually froze. No, there it finally goes. Okay, so the delay is massive. Okay, sorry guys. If I want to maybe comment back too early. No, but like the delay seems to be like half a minute for some reason. But anyway, hello everyone here. Let's go to the Crunchyroll roast, right? And yeah, this thing is cringe. It is the cringiest thing ever. It's the worst award list. It's so bad, right? You know my rant about it. I know it's sort of like an hour ago, but I'm not gonna sit here and watch all these people talk, right? Completely pointless. I have a life tonight, so I'm gonna we're just gonna go in here to the list and we're gonna jump to the different awards, you know. I'm not gonna care about all the fluff in between, right? And honestly, as a side note or a general thing, I think that award shows has to understand that no one cares about like here's F celebrity in their opinion or whatever. No one cares, right? And that is something the gaming awards has done better last year. There's still too much of that shit, but they have done better, right? Because everyone complained so much about, I think it was like two years ago now, Game Awards be like 3.5 hours or whatever. It was so much fluff, nothing important, right? Like give me the new game trailers and give me the awards, you know. And Crunchyroll here clearly hasn't understood yet, as always, right? But in general, gaming, yeah, all these awards has to kind of slim it down to the actual core product. I mean, there's a reason no one watches the Oscars anymore, which is dreadfully boring, right? And I'm not gonna sit here genuinely. I would rather die, you know. But like, I'm not gonna sit here and watch this for an hour, okay? If you're gonna watch the actual awards and all these people here, I have zero care about. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care at all. It's just crazy that they think this. And especially like some random celebrity that hasn't like watched one anime in their life, you know, right? I very briefly for the stream shit out one scene. It was like some American F celebrity. They're asking her favorite anime. She's like, "Oh, Studio Ghibli, this show." You know what I mean? Like, screw you, okay? Like, if your favorite anime is a Ghibli anime, you're not an anime fan. Like, seriously, you're not. Okay, you're fake. Seriously. Give it to Disney. No, but seriously, they're casuals. No. They're normies. But honestly, right? I looked at the list, Crunchyroll, and it's just a bunch of normies. Like, who cares? But like, make understand the anime. Who cares? Anyway, let's start it.
Like being in here in Tokyo right now.
I really don't care. Yeah, I didn't Tokyo was the one. Whatever. So we're gonna jump to the first award because I don't even know what it is. Like, who is this thing? A singer? I have no idea what it is. She was anime. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? Okay, like no one cares. Like no one goddamn cares about this singer lady that has never seen anime in her life. Okay, it's even worse than the Oscars. In the Oscars, you could assume that the random guests probably at least watch movies, right? But when it comes to the anime awards, I think we all know that some people there have never seen an anime. So we're like, well, this guy doesn't even like anime, you know? Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm covering one of the persons. I see that now. Okay, I'm covering Suletta and have a figure over there. So Suletta, we can't cover Suletta, man. She's big and best girl. I'm gonna be here instead then. Okay. Maybe it should be the. Oh, who cares? Whatever. So, yeah. Let's talk about it briefly, right? Obviously, as you probably know, Crunchyroll has gone crazy. So they were like, last year, they started with like not having the fall animes in these categories, right? And that means that now we have Chainsaw Man with like Pushita then. With Pushita, for example, being the Crunchyroll Awards. You know what? I'm gonna get my Pushita, okay? I'm gonna get Pushita, guys. Pushita, I feel is important for this thing then. And also Suletta, why not, right? Why not? I get my power, my Suletta, everything. Bam! We got the that's my Suletta figure, damn. Yeah, this is perfect. You can battle them out here in reality. Oh yeah. Who should win? Oh god. I mean, I don't know, prepare this thing. I'm just going for it, guys. I'm just going for it. Bam. Here we go. Pushita. And also, of course, Suletta figure, still unboxed. Bam. Yeah, we get the Suletta versus the Pushita, right? So, this shouldn't be a thing. As you said, right, they had this really weird idea of ignoring the fall. That makes no sense, especially as it's in March, right? if this nomination and everything was in the end of last year, then I could maybe see it like in December, even November, right? But now it's in March, and now of course you vote in January. But still, everyone has finished the whole fall before it, so it doesn't make any sense. It's really stupid to have that, right? It's completely dumb, super stupid, and shita used to be. But anyway. The general point is that it means that shows like Butchie and shows like Chainsaw Man are in the list, right? And again, that doesn't make much sense, and it's just really weird. And I do think that Butchie is gonna be winning a lot, and also Chainsaw Man to some extent, right? But these two shows are gonna win a lot, even though they aired 2 years ago. Certainly. Butchie probably is comedy to one. And what more should we have? Well, yeah. Butcher should have been nominated for different genres or whatever, we get it later, but yeah. So first of all then, they have removed, antagonist, the protagonist, and best girl, and best daughter. This is kind of like best daughter, I guess, plus Butchie. I think Butchie will probably win popularity contest. Anya is probably the one actually most need protected though. Anya and Miri. Suletta is actually a really weird pick here. Because even though Soletta is like an adorable little character, Soletta is a sociopathic murderer. I mean, have you ever seen this show? Okay? This is the dangerous being in the show, okay? Soletta is the one that to protect from. Yeah, she's the one you have to protect from, Like, Miorina is the one being like, oh my god, Soletta is a crazy sociopath, yeah. No, this is the dangerous being in this show, anyway. Doesn't make any sense, honestly. But anyway, let's go then. Little rant there. Oh god, they're gonna say all the names, of course. I don't know how long is this. I think Butchie's gonna win though. Butchie's gonna win probably because of popularity, right? I think so.
And the award goes to
Like, who is this woman? I have no idea.
Anya Borges.
It was Anya still though. Anya's the one that needs. Anya's the one that needs it the most. But see, now, like, Anya's voice had to show up here or something. That actually would matter. Yeah, like, this would actually matter if Anya's, like, voice act or something walked up to, right? And look at it, it's like 10 minutes now of, like, pointless people. I have no idea who they are. Okay, best new series. Maybe I missed something. I don't care, okay? Like, F this show. Best new series. So, this is where it gets really confusing, right? Honestly, I think this is where it gets really confusing. Now when you have, like, half the fall from last year, like Butchie fighting Oshinokoi, even though it's like a year between them, right? Yeah, now it feels really strange. I say something as well. If you're talking about best new show, like the actual best show, I would say Chainsaw Man by far is the best show of these shows. Zoom is a terrible show. I think it's incredibly overrated, and also has Paradise as pretty meh in my opinion. So I would be and honestly, straight up, I would be very surprised if Has Paradise win this thing because it wasn't that popular. Yiguraki wouldn't add either. I mean, but I didn't hate it, okay? But I mean, it's like a 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I didn't hate it. I kind of liked it. I mean, I watched the whole show and I reacted to it, right? I liked the show, but it wasn't like it's not like top 10 of. I don't think it's like amazing in that sense. Has some cool footage roots or whatever, yeah, but it's not that good. So best new show, Zoom is incredibly rated though. Honestly, I think Zoom is incredibly shallow. I made a video about that, but I mean it's like. Zoom 100 is liked by people that has never like read a book, right? That's my opinion about it. Yeah, it's like people that like he's literally like line by line is doing from what's called Animal Farm. Yeah, he's doing like Napoleon's Animal Farm thing, right? In Zoom 100, and people are loving it on Reddit and Twitter. Oh my god, it's so deep. What a great writer. I'm like, this is exactly the line from Orwell's Animal Farm, like 100 years ago. Like, what? I thought, for me, it's like a reference to Animal Farm. I was like, what, have you read a book in your life? I really feel like people that like Zoom 100 have never read that book, seriously. Because there's no depth to it. It's a zombie guy with a guy, but people love to pretend that it's awesome because it's like, oh my god, no, he has so much understanding of life or something. Like, not really. But anyway, Oshinokoi is clearly the best anime last year, an actual best anime last year. But it's gonna have to fight out with Butchie and Chainsaw Man from last year. And of course, Heavenly is just a terrible anime. This show is like a 2 out of 10 or something. The most potential anime ever. But anyway, it's 860 here. I think that It's gonna be between these two shows, probably not. They did it there last year. I think so. There's no way Hell's gonna win, right? That's the lowest chance. It's also a very unpopular show.
For best new series is
It's like 20. Chainsaw Man. Yeah, as expected. Chainsaw Man wins! Woo! It aired, of course, 2 years ago, but it wins! No, but it's the popularity contest, right? And Ocean Koi should, of course, have won that thing if it was actually last year. And that's how it gets unfair, too, right? You know? Chainsaw Man should have won that category, of course, 2 years ago. And Ocean Koi easily is the best new anime last year. Actual last year, right? It's really stupid. And I commented later, of course, that Jujutsu Kaisen is airing in both of those falls, right? That's gonna be weird too, because that's gonna be like, I mean, most people are gonna, look at Jujutsu Kaisen as an anime that aired 24 episodes or whatever it is, 25 episodes, yeah, and not like 12 episodes. So it's gonna get weird later. But anyway, let's keep going. As Jinx appears. I don't know, this is like Jinx something, I don't know. Who cares? Oh, I jumped too fast. Oh. Almost missed it. Okay, so Attack on Titan has to win this thing, right? If Attack on Titan doesn't win this thing, if this can't win this thing, then we can just cover over the other animes. Yeah, like this is the only thing that can win, right? Yeah. if Attack on Titan loses this thing, I would be so surprised. I mean, it's obviously way more popular than any other anime in this list, right? Yeah. Vinland Saga is a good drama though underneath me here. But it would be so surprising if it actually loses. But yeah, who cares, honestly? I can't. Oh, jump a little bit. Oh no. Oh wow, what a surprise! Yeah, like, the popularity contest is absurd, yeah. It's like Attack on Titan. that was just boring. Oh my god, we all knew Attack on Titan was gonna win. It looks like a Titan giving it to Martin now, but come on. Attack on Titan was like, Jesus Christ, man, it's so much more popular than other shows. It wasn't even like, but I mean, obviously we all know that this is like a mixture between the judges having too much power and then popularity contest. There was no way the other animes could win, right? Yeah, it was like, well, who cares? They have no chance. What's this? Is this like a... Oh, they're just like throwing it out there? What? Best VA performer? I really don't care at all, of course. But... I know some random, I guess, stream or something. Who is this person? Who is this person? Why are you doing it like on stream? Yeah, why are they... It's obviously... Mutenshi is by far the best. Okay, so Mutenshi is coming here. It could won't win. No, Mutenshi never wins, right? Poor Rudy. He's not gonna win. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer will obviously win this thing because it's Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is like 1 billion times popular. But by actual being a fantasy, of course, Mutenshi is the best fantasy. And I mean, is Demon Slayer even fantasy? It's like kind of historical drama or something. I don't know. Is it even fantasy? I'm just gonna jump to it here. It doesn't matter. Obviously, Demon Slayer will win. Oh, Demon Slayer wins! What? Yeah, of course Demon Slayer wins. But that's a problem too, right? I mentioned that in my other video when we went over all the categories. Is that Demon Slayer isn't much of a fantasy. I really don't think it is. I have a hard time seeing it as a fantasy. Like, it isn't a fantasy at all, in my opinion. Not for a second, right? So it is like a really weird thing to put there. Like, yeah, like I don't know really how to put it somewhere else, arguably, but it's like, it's Demon Slayer fantasy. I mean, of course, it has fantastic stuff in it, magic and demons, but that's really fantasy for me. Fantasy for me is like Final Fantasy. No, but kinda, like, you know, fantasy for me is like, yeah, you need some magic, right? You need some fireballs, but kinda. You need to have a little more, like, would I say that Naruto is a fantasy? No, I wouldn't. It's like ninjas or whatever, you know. Fantasy for me is like Mushoku Tensei, I guess Wrecking of Kings, Ancient Magus Bride is more fantasy. I wouldn't even really say MASH is a fantasy either, because MASH is like a parody of Harry Potter. Arguably it's a fantasy, but I don't know, yeah, I don't know. Like, but also, I guess the title fantasy is the most, to be fair, fantasy is like the most, like, what's it, universal, like, oh, it can be anything. I feel like it's a very open, broad term. But anyway, I'm happy I didn't watch this live. I mean, this is kind of like, it's still ongoing. This is kind of live. It's still ongoing, right? But you see here, look here, like it's like several minutes. Like, it's like 10 minutes until they finally say who wins. You know, it's like, imagine watching this live, like sitting for 10 minutes. Like, what's wrong with you? Why would you watch that? Why would you watch the anime Crunchyroll live? Okay, it's like 10 minutes at least between. It's like 30 minutes between two of the categories. And it's 30 minutes of F celebrities. Okay, whatever, but it's incredibly boring. Anyway, so this category, or actually later, but this category and the other two coming later are incredibly bad done by Crunchyroll, as always. So they have a best song, whatever, right? Best like music category, but they also have a best opening and a best ending, and it's so stupid because of course, for example, it's Zoom 100, or that's Zoom 100, but let's say what was not here, best ending. Let's say what anime isn't here that had the ending last year. There weren't any amazing endings last year, but whatever, who cares? Let's say that Heavenly Delusion, which is not here now, right? So if Heavenly Delusion, which is not here, if that ending is in the top of all songs, right? That makes no sense. So really, this list, as always, Crunchyroll, makes absolutely zero effing sense. I mean, I really mean it. It makes absolutely zero sense because some of the best music in total are openings and endings. They're not in the opening and ending category. Like, it makes no sense, you know. Like, it makes no sense. If an ending can be in the top music of all time, but it can't be in the best ending of the year, how can it not be in both? You have to be in both categories. It's the most basic, logical thing ever. But whatever. Who has the best ending? I would say it's like probably Spike's Family. No, actually, of course, Chainsaw Man. But Chainsaw Man, because well, in the air last year, but Chainsaw Man had like 13 different endings. 12 different endings, yeah. So Chainsaw Man, I know it's a number 3 ending, but Chainsaw Man is like, it had 12 different endings. So Chainsaw Man should absolutely win if you look at like production values or. I think it will win though. Maybe Akari Soshi Sakiyama, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. What, really? Jujutsu Kaisen ending? People for that? Maybe it's a judge thing. That actually surprises me. That's the first time I'm surprised there. Because I thought that if Chainsaw Man was gonna win, it would be like Demon Slayer. Yeah, I'm actually surprised people voted for. Did it even air that year though? Things that there are 2 endings of Jujutsu Kaisen, right? The 2 endings. Did that actually air that season though? What ending is that? Is it the first ending or the second ending? I can't remember now. Isn't that the second? Is that the first or second ending? So you have 2 different endings, right? The third ending team. Yeah, then you have more than words. There's a third one. Huh. That's the first time I feel so far that I've been like, actually, yeah, like, oh, surprisingly that I managed to win there, actually. But anyway, yeah, jump more minutes. Here comes some streamer, Emichiru, best main character. So a big issue, right? And I know I'm super on this point. I'm being very broken record, I know, but a massive issue is of course the lack of antagonist and protagonist, right? So they could never understand what the word meant. They had Eren in both categories, which was super stupid, right? Of course, I was super stupid, but Eren wasn't there. Yeah, and Eren up here was the main character, right? But an issue now is that they have the best main character, but they don't. Which, in the one way, best main character is like, okay, then you can have Eren, even he's evil, fine. But a problem now is that they don't have like a best enemy, a best villain, right? So it's really stupid. I mean, it's always kind of really stupid, but like, why couldn't they have like a best, I don't know, best villain then? You know, just straight up. So it's very, very weird now because, I mean, a huge part of a show, right? Not just anime, but a video game, a movie, whatever, right? Is the antagonist, of course. Antagonists might be evil, might be good. Usually they're evil, but it's a big, big part of the show. I mean, some shows, some animes, aren't even that good, but the antagonist like really brings us up, right? And then all of their scenes is really, really enjoyable. for example, Shield Hero, where obviously, yeah, where multi is all the best, right? Yeah, all of hers are the best, right? So this thing here is really weird now. We only have one of them. Now, the best main character, honestly, is Butchie, I would say, easily. If you're gonna be serious now, it's Butchie. Because Butchie really owns her show. Like, Butchie, that Butchie isn't the show, right? I mean, honestly, Luffy could remove Luffy. No, but you know what I mean? Like, Luffy, yes, he's the main character. He's the Nika and so on, right? But even if Luffy would be gone for like 100 chapters, I would still read One Piece, right? It could be about Zoro and Sunny and so on. I would still read One Piece, right? Okay? If anything, I probably prefer that. Yeah, I think actually a lot of people actually would like if Luffy was gone for a while, right? You know what I mean? So, isn't like that. Eren Yeager isn't even the main character. Clearly isn't. That's Gabby. So that's even not the main character. Doesn't make any sense. Thorfinn has a lot. Mob, yeah. And Denji. So I mean, Butchie really is like, it's all around her, right? Butchie is the center of the universe in her anime. 100%. A weakness of that anime itself is Butchie, though, in that way, though, because, like, what if Butchie, yeah, like, it's hard for that anime to have any scenes without Butchie, right? There's very little interaction between other characters, but Butchie isn't there. She's like in every scene in the anime. But that's just kind of how it is, right, you know? But really, like, she's the main character for her show. The other characters are the main characters, but they don't have to be. Like, I mean, obviously, Eren isn't even the main character for half the show, right? But I think Eren probably will win because people are so into her. Oh my god, he genocided everyone. Oh, best main character. Eren probably wins because people are stupid. People are like pro Eren. Yeah, they're like pro. It's like Hitler, man. Yeah. Let's see then. I think Eren will win because the people are stupid. Let's see. But it should be Butchie. Hopefully Butchie wins. What, Luffy? Well, that's true. One Piece has so many wolf touch. Oh, that's true. Okay, good. Luffy beats Eren. Good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Well, that's true. Luffy, he's like the most popular person ever. That's true. Okay, I forgot. I used to... See, I actually recognize this actor, but I don't know who her name is. I absolutely don't care. But she's like, oh, Ghibli or something. Yeah, like, it's like, why are you here for? Like, you don't even know anime. Jesus Christ. Stop embarrassing yourself. See some other random... Here we go. So, you look at that, 20 minutes is passed, right? Now, best main character. Hanji, terrible choice. Right? This is one thing I really hate, though. I don't hate Hanji, but Hanji being here, I dislike massively, right? Because is she a good support character? She really isn't. She has very little screen time, and think about how many other characters actually have much more importance in Attack on Titan as a support character than Hanji, like Armin, Mikasa, so on, right? But just because she died, spoilers! Just because she died, she's here. That's really, really stupid, okay? I don't think anyone in the right mind thinks that Hanji is the most important, like, supporting character, even in his own show, right? So of course she's the best supporting character. It's obviously Reagan. It's obviously Reagan, man! It's not like, I always know you were a good guy. Come on, it's obviously Reagan. Well, Power's adorable, though. Power's a cool supporting character. Is Kanna the best supporting character? Is she... I mean, yeah, but isn't Ruby also a supporting character? That's kind of one of the harder ones with a lot of character. And then you have both. But it's also kind of weird because this is again an issue with Crunchyroll, right? So they have both Geto and Gojo, but isn't Gojo like the main character? Because they're meeting when he's a kid, right? They're meeting, they're meeting Gojo's young, and he's like the main character. He's not the supporting character. He's the main character of his own arc, right? He isn't a supportive character, so that's kind of weird. And then he's not supporting either later on now. So he's a supporting character. Geto is a supporting character. So Gojo shouldn't even be here. But Reagan is by far the actual best supporting character, like easily. Yeah, we'll see it now, Winston. If Hanji wins, I'm gonna cry, man. No, but like Hanji shouldn't win, of course. She's like by far not the worst supporter. Oh my god, it's so cringe. Oh my god, it's so cringe. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Gojo isn't even a supportive character! He's not even a supportive character, Jesus Christ! People don't want to be popularity, he's not even supportive, he's the main character of the arc! He's the main character! How can he win, you idiots? No, his popularity got this. He's not even... You can't win this thing, he's not even his main character! Reagan is obviously the correct supporting character. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? Oh, the DV at the back, the 7 at the back, whatever. Best comedy, okay. Best comedy... Now this is interesting. Let's be here in the middle. Oh yeah, Butchie obviously. Butchie is really funny, you know. I put it on my top 10, of course, that year. That 2 years ago. Butchie is really funny. Of course it is. Marshall is like fine. I don't think it's super funny. I think it's like, I mean, I dropped it. Buddy comedy, Buddy Dads, I mean, it's pretty funny too. But Buddy Dads is more like drama than Spy X Family. It's almost a very similar shows, right? But Buddy Dads was much more like dark than Spy X Family, or people are dying and so on. Yeah, so less comedic than Spy X Family. It's more natural, like how it actually is portrayed as, because it's much darker, right? Spy X Family, of course, super funny. You know, I love Loom. Urusa Yasur Anime here, yeah, awesome show, right? And of course, Zoom 100, which is like decently funny. Yeah, Butch is a funny show. I was here. Spy X Family. I probably would say that I prefer Spy X Family season 1 or Butch is the 1, but I think that we're comparing against season 2 here, and season 2 is pretty weak, right? I mean, a huge issue with Spy X Family. I thought about, of course, in the Spy X Family videos, even though, of course, I reviewed and reacted to every episode. The thing is that I have Anya here, you know. I'm sorry, Anya-chan, but I mean, I like it, but the thing is that, I said earlier, it's like 4 or 5 episodes, right, of the beginning of season 2, which is just bad, which is straight up bad. Which, if I knew it was gonna be like 5 weeks of like just bad content, that I wouldn't even do a bit about it, because it was just really terrible. It was like, you know, Damon goes on camping and so on. It wasn't funny. Like, it was seriously like 5 episodes that were barely funny. They were really bad padded out, and it was like, yes, of course, they are not fillered like a chapter, but they could be way faster. It probably could have been like maybe 1 or 2 episodes, just cramp it down there. Yeah, it wasn't fun at all. That episode about her brother or something, well, they were all really boring. And then we have, of course, the cruise ship arc, which is amazing. That is much better than Bush the Rock, but not necessarily so comedic, right? You know, it's like you're being badass. That's more like an action category. So I don't think it is the funniest show last year. But of course, Bush didn't even air last year. But but yeah, the interesting Spy X Family. So I'm like, yeah, that's something to do. I think Bush will win this probably pretty easily. Honestly, it's a very popular show. They are a Spy X Family. I can't see like Buddy Dad is winning. There would be like 0. Oh, Spy Family still wins. Yeah, popularity. Spy X Family, yeah, I guess it's more popular. I know, but it was a weak, whatever, best opening. So as I mentioned earlier, Game Right, terrible categories because they have the best song and they don't have the same ruling here. Now, the best opening though, I think it's Zoom 100. The opening is fantastic. Zoom 100 opening is fantastic. It's really, really good, right? The actual show is very overrated here by Crunchyroll, having like every category. But Zoom 100's opening is very, very good. Ocean Koi opening, also good, of course. I do like Yuzu Kazen a lot. Well, actually, my favorite opening last year, but that was also an opening earlier, is actually Tokyo Revenge, right there. Tokyo Revenge opening 3, but it's the same song as the opening 2, though. But that's my favorite opening, easily. But little bit like, well, I guess it's the same song as the previous opening, so. Well, actually, no, when did One Piece air? Was that just beginning of this year? Yeah, One Piece opening 26, of course, you know. And then, that is the best opening this year. Oh, easily, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Yeah, One Piece opening, the latest one, is such an incredible opening. But that had like I don't know, the 1st of January. Yeah, I was like, it's the beginning of the year, right? So it wouldn't count, I guess, regardless, because they don't have fall shows. Yeah, they don't have fall animes, so let's see. There are a bunch of they don't have fall animes. Like what fall anime would maybe categorize in here then? But yeah, I think Zoom 100. I mean, if anything, Zoom 100, as I mentioned, very overrated. But the opening is very good. The opening is extremely good. Everything from the song, and I love Kanabun. Yeah, Kanabun's great. But it's the song, the animation, everything with the opening is fantastic. The second version, though, they have 2 versions of it. The first version is obviously worse. It's straight up worse. I guess he's some kind of musician. I have no idea what this guy is for. Zoom 100, hopefully.
Where Are Blue Is by Tatsuya Kitani, Jujutsu
it's just a popularity contest. Like Goryu wins main character. He wins supportive character with the main character. So yeah, like it wins the best opening too. I do actually really like the opening though. I like it more than Sub 100. This is the more, but Sub 100 is a better opening. Like Sub 100 is a better animated opening. It's a better. Preferably, unless it's on more, but this is just a better opening like, in every category. Like how it's like animated, the direction is always better. Hell's Paradise was there too. I haven't mentioned that, but that's pretty decent opening. Okay, guess a lot of words, whatever. Now I guess we're getting to like the best or something. We're getting to like whatever. Yeah, no nominees. What's happening? Okay, I guess we're getting like the best anime or something. Oh my god, this is so long. What's happening now? It's some kind of like no, sorry, that's about that. I'm just gonna like remove this thing here because oh wow, it's like seriously like 30 minutes. We see some like Jesus Christ, best original anime. What is this? My god. Okay, so they have way longer. Oh, it's like do it yourself. Alright, so now they're dropping that system. They're dropping that system now for the images. Instead of doing like the animes are shown like one anime. But whatever then. Best original anime is Body Daddies. I really don't care if I what? It's not working. So is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's that one there. Yeah, so best original anime is Body Daddies. They kind of dropped the system, and now they started doing like one-on-one frame instead, annoyingly of course. But yeah, Body Daddies a pretty good anime, and then the other ones, it was fighting was like the Akaba Maid show or something like that. Yeah, so the gun was like Body Daddies, so like it was like not that even. But it got way more annoying now to watch the show. What's now best character design? Yeah, so they're gonna show us all the characters, right? It's gonna be like Chainsaw Man and so on. Yeah, so now they're gonna do like one-on-one show. Oh my god, this will take forever. But okay, so I kinda know them in my head, but the best, this is also a huge issue, right? For, I move myself to the corner so better. The best thing for, the big issue, right, with character design is that it's also yet another word where Crunchyroll and the judges have no idea what it means, right? Because a character design should be everything. It shouldn't just be the visual looks. It should be like the narration, their the perspective, whatever, the philosophy of the character. It should be the whole thing, right? Everything from the voices, how they act, how they move, but also what pushes them forward, what drives them, what's their backstory, what's their motivation, and so on. It should be everything, and also then of course the visual aspect as well, right? It should be all of that. That's character design. Then you have visual design or whatever. That's purely how they look, right? But in this category, it always feels like they're mixing it up, as always. In Crunchyroll, it's just a mix-up, right? It's like sometimes it feels like some of the anime is nominated for this category, or very much based on lore and backstories and so on, right? And some other times it's based on visuals, and they're both at the same time. Doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Like you can't judge them. Like, what if you have a show that has terrible visual design but really good writing, and the other show has terrible writing but good visual design, right? Those are like two different things. It's like comparing apples to oranges. It really is. And you're like, this doesn't make any sense. And they're just gonna mix it all together. So obviously, Chainsaw Man, it's a popular anime with good character design, but which I agree with, and it might definitely be an actual winner. The next anime coming here is Demon Slayer, which I don't think has that good. I don't know. I mean, Nesco, which my Nesco, she's here. Sure, yeah, Demon Slayer now then. Nesco-chan, but like they're mostly samurais and ninjas. I don't know. Sure, the enemies are interesting. Of course, Isekai-san appears. Isekai-san, who's gonna win then? So this is kind of hard, right, to tell. Because, I mean, like I said, I would argue that the winner should be something like Chainsaw Man, given the actual interesting weapons they have and so on. Like some guys like a chainsaw, some guys like a sword guy and so on, right? It's Kaiser wins. It's a popularity contest. Yeah, it's popularity contest. But it's just means like everything. Yeah, Kaiser means like everything. But Kaiser, it does have good characters, absolutely. But that's what I mean. Like it's like what is the actual judgment here? Kaiser has interesting characters. It has the Maki in front of me. I know, but it has cool characters, interesting backstories. But the thing is that Kaisen, this is Kaiser's fault, of course, because they didn't have like the fall anime shouldn't count. You know what I mean? And that means that mostly what it refers to is the Goryeo and Geto backstory and so on. So it's really weird. It's really weird. Like how we care. And also I do feel like animes that have several seasons, of course, for best character design are kind of weird to just compare to. Anyway, here comes some random dudes which I don't care about. And now it's like best action, maybe? Oh, best animation. Well, obviously Demon Slayer then. Yeah, it's gonna be like best. It's gonna be like the best animation now. Yeah, it's gonna be like best animation. So Demon Slayer, Kaisen, and it's the same anime over and over again, right? Because it's such an incredibly boring list, right? So now it's gonna be like, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man. This is the most popular animes, yeah, the most cash popular animes. Obviously, I can't show you the scenes now because they're actually showing the animation now, right? That's why I'm not using black screen now, because I don't want to get copyrighted, because they're showing like full-on scenes now. Yeah, they're showing like rain or jumping in and so on. I can show you a still frame, but you get my point, like they're showing the different animations here. So, Attack on Titan. This is a very interesting popularity fight though, because this is genuinely like probably the most popular anime at the same time here. Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. So it's like well, here's the most popular animes are duking it out here. And I got a problem again with Kanshi already said most of the animes in like best animation, best directors, are all the same, right? They're all the same. It's all the same shows over and over again. Demon Slayer is of course the best animated show though, obviously. Like this is objectively the best looking animated last year, like straight up. And this is an easy category, right? Because you can objectively measure animation. Yeah, I hate people say, "Oh, it's not subjective." You can objectively measure animation. Okay, just like the thing is that I really hate when everyone tries to be like, "Oh, it's your opinion, dude." No, it isn't. Okay, some things in anime and games or whatever, like video games, you can actually measure objectively, right? So, for example, if a game is laggy, yeah, I can measure it objectively. If animation in anime is objective, okay, you can have animes that have very, very like different animation takes on it, and that's gonna be subjective. But now it's like a pure, objectively, who has the best animated scenes? And obviously, Demon Slayer is the best animated anime this year, 100%. It by far has the best animations, right? Absolutely. Like, yes, Jujutsu Kaisen so on has good scenes too, but it's not like Demon Slayer. Like, it's obviously the best by far. But yeah, let's jump to how it ends then. Jujutsu Kaisen and Mob Psycho. Oh yeah, they finally have Vash, because they really hate Oren Segai and so on. Vash is very good anime too, with Trigun. It's beautiful. Let's see here now.
If I can get it open.
Yeah, well, it should be Demon Slayer, like, obviously, but Jujutsu Kaisen means like yeah, okay, good. Yeah, good. I mean, it's objectively the best. Yeah, like yes. Yeah, that makes the most sense. No, but that's it's a very popular anime, and objectively, I mean, honestly, I mean, we all know it. The reason that it's popular is because it's so well animated. I mean, it's obviously the best animated shows. Not making food or something. Yeah, this just never ends. No, it's some kind of, I don't know. This is what everyone hates, Like everyone hates this thing. Like, get me wrong, everyone hates this thing. I'm not saying it's banned. I don't know what this band is. I don't care. My point is that no one wants to see this thing, Like no one is watching this in the right mind. I think you can't be mentally sane and watch Crunchyroll or watch like, from the beginning to end. No. Now it's like commercial breaks. Now it's like, now it's like gonna buy these Gundam figures. Oh my god. Saint Seiya, Godzilla, Goku. Yeah, now it's like buy these figures, of course. Now it's time for different companies to do commercializing and so on. It should be like the best anime coming up soon here. Well, I think it's first like best director. I think. Best director. I think it's first. Okay, so now this is like a really weird category with like best sequel. Can I be like One Piece? Yeah, obviously one popularity one will win easily. Attack on Titan is so weird to have here because it's like Attack on Titan final chapter 1 or something. It's so bad. Like the category is like one Demon Slayer. It's gonna be One Piece. It's Kaisen again, of course. It's Gear. They're gonna spoil Gear 5. Come on, Crunchyroll. They know what they're doing here. Yeah, look at this thing. They're gonna have One Piece here, and they're gonna spoil Gear 5. Like, they're straight up like it's showing Gear 5. That's a good image of it. My God, what a spoiler. They had to pick this scene. They were like, One Piece nominated, Gear 5! Immediately, it's like, the snake Gomu no Mi is like, actually, that was a lie. Oh my God, Crunchyroll, like, why do you hate your... Like, imagine, watching One Piece, right? You're like, I don't know, you're at episode like 500, and you watch the Crunchyroll I watch, and now like, Crunchyroll is like, yeah, Gear 5, bro! He isn't the Gomu no Mi anymore. You're like, oh God, Crunchyroll, they're spoiling the whole scene. Yeah, of course they had to pick this scene, right? They had to pick this scene as their... My God. Well, popularity, obviously, with Luffy beats this thing easily. Yeah. And One Piece is also the only, in this nomination, is an actual continuation show, which just keeps going forever, right? Like Spike's Family is the one. And then lastly, Vinland Saga. Can I see who wins there? Yeah, no surprise that One Piece wins. No surprise. I mean, that was the most obvious thing ever. Yeah, I mean, it's a popularity contest. One Piece is the only... One Piece never stops going. Yeah, it's a continuation prize forever. Now we have best art direction, which is... But what's the difference between best art direction, right, and best, I don't know, because... So now we have best art direction. What's the difference between best art direction and best character design? Isn't that the same thing? And then again... It isn't. It shouldn't be, right? Because character design should be like the right thing in the lore and so on. But because how they present it, it isn't. I don't know. It's never clear. Okay, it's never clear. But it's gonna be like. So, yeah, we won last time. What's it called? Jujutsu Kaisen. But it's the exact same categories again, more or less, right? It's Jujutsu Kaisen. It's Spike's Family, basically, yeah. Who wins? It's Subhano that appears for no reason. Who wins then? I don't care.
Demon Slayer.
Wait, so Demon Slayer wins that, but it didn't win better. I don't know, it's just popularity. Okay, I think we have one more category now. Well, we are up to date now with the live stream. I started like an hour afterwards. This is so long. This never. I goes Roland. He's like a famous hostess guy. Yeah. Finally, man. Finally comes Roland.
I will talk about what ramen is.
Yeah.
Ramen on in the spring.
But this is ended yet. My God, this is like 2 hours left. Oh my effing God. I started this stream like an hour later because I didn't want to waste my life, right? And they haven't even ended it yet. No, they're like. This is just a long, pointless stream from Crunchyroll, as always. So they still haven't, like, they haven't even over yet. No, I was hoping that we were gonna, like, you don't have to wait now. So now we are at, what's this category? This category is like new anime, I think. So like My Happy Marriage. Yeah, now it's like Yamada. Oh, Skippy and Loafer. Okay, this is the best show, man. Skippy and Loafer comes in now. Oh my God, is Skippy and Loafer coming? This is the best anime. Skippy and Loafer, man. This anime is awesome. This is my best new anime. Oh, I love it. Yeah, like a rom-com or something. Yeah. No, there's still some more categories. We still have. Okay. Oh my God, this is what I mean. They never. I don't understand why these make them more longer, more bloated, right? Like I said earlier in the beginning of the stream. That is what the video game award at least realized after a while. They were like, actually, people are hating this shit now. You said the Oscars because it's so boring, it's so prolonged. There's so many, celebrities no one cares about. It's FE celebrities that no one in the right mind ever cares about at all. 100% pointless people, right? And it's even worse in anime because, again, they don't even watch anime. At least in the Oscars, you can at least imagine they watch movies. But so many of these celebrities have been seen here, I don't even think they watch anime. And I genuinely mean it. I don't think they watch anime. And if they watch anime, they watch like One Piece and Naruto, yeah, they don't, and Studio Ghibli, yeah. They watch anime, they watch like the two big shows or something. They're not watching, I don't know, Hokkaido Girls or whatever, yeah. They're not watching like, older animes aren't like completely uber famous, right? Like a Titan and so on, yeah. It's like my coworkers, right? I have, you know what I mean? I have two different kind of coworkers in my whole life, of course, anime. I do have people like me, right? That watch all bunch of animes, and you play different games and so on, right? And you have the other coworker that also watch anime, but they only, of course, watch the bigger shows like One Piece, Demon Slayer, and so on. Which is a thing. And that's what you really feel like with the judges. You're like, well, okay, you haven't seen any anime. You've seen like the three big shows. Like that doesn't count, man. You can't be a judge. But I think the issue is that I don't mind if our coworker, right, that has only seen one anime or only seen the most popular animes right now. I don't mind that. That's fine. But my coworker isn't a judge on an anime awards, right? That's where it really falls, right? And this show here, as always, they only have like the same shows over and over and over again, every time, right? And it's a massive issue. It's the same shows over and over again. And there's so many other shows that are better, like best comedy, could be other shows, best this thing, so on. Especially in the different genres, you really feel like, well, obviously here the judges haven't seen more than like 4 or 5 shows at all this year, right? So they can't nominate any actual other shows. For example, I don't know, Nagatoro or something is nominated because they haven't seen it, right? It's just ridiculous. So that thing goes on. But anyway, yeah, now it's super slow. This is actually where their stream is right now. I don't know how many left it is, but I was hoping to go to the gym. I had planned to go to the gym half an hour ago, okay? But this is such an incredibly slow award from Crunchyroll that I don't know. I want to go to the gym, right? I want to go back home and stream more FF7 Rebirth, right? But yeah, I do love Skip and Loafer, right? So this should win absolutely. Like, I don't know, what is it? Best new rom-com or something? This category. But this really should win. Skip and Loafer is a great show. It's like one of the best anime last year. The main character is awesome. She saw like, I was born to rule. Yeah. He's like, I was born to be your leader. Oh, that show is awesome. That show is great, man. Tomo-chan's a girl. This show is good too, though. Yeah, it's an explosive show with Megumin being a tomboy. Yeah, look at this. She's like, I'm gonna punch you, Yun-kun. Yeah, angry. Oh, this is scene when he's been avoiding her for a year. Yeah, he realized she was a girl. This is when he finally realized she was a girl and then she punched him. Yeah, the most violent anime ever, my god. Incredible violent anime. Oh god. I think Skip the Loafer should win. Hopefully it wins. What did he say? Oh, I don't know. They didn't say text. Go back. I want to see Skip the Loafer win. Because he didn't say a text. He didn't say anything. No, he did. I don't know. Usually they write it out behind the person presenting it. He's a hostess guy there. Yeah, but they didn't like. Come on. I have to watch Tomo-chan. Yeah, best romance.
And the anime award goes to
Skip the Loafer.
Horimiya Pieces.
Oh, come on. Terrible queen. Oh my god, that was shit, man. That was shit. Seriously, that was a shit pick. That was probably the worst pick so far. Seriously, Horimiya winning because I don't even dislike Horimiya, okay? But the thing is that Horimiya, the second season, what is this then, is like a prequel, right, of the previous season. And they're like kind of adding in like scenes they skipped over in the first season. So basically, Horimiya, my god, this is the worst winner so far, 100%. Because Horimiya was like, the first season, right, was, I don't know, like 200 chapters, the whole storyline, and they skipped over like 100 in between, right? So it's like, 10 to 20, 35 to 40, whatever, and then they skipped it in between, right? Into the end. This anime winning now is like is the piece in between, right? That's called Horimiya pieces thing, but it's completely unwatchable, right? It has no storytelling. It's just like there's no red line because it's the place it places, right? Yeah, I also need to finish F7, man. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. You gotta charge your phone. But I was getting into this, like, my rant here. My biggest rant though is this show isn't over yet. I also wanna play F7. I also wanna play some video games, and this damn doesn't end. That is so slow. It's 2 hours, over 2 hours now. Why won't you end, Crunchyroll? But seriously, Horimiya Pieces, terrible show. But anyway, no, that's this year. You can't nominate that show, man. You can't nominate that show. What's coming now? Like, what is this thing? What is this thing? This like some girl walking around. Like, what is this? This doesn't look like Japan. I look like Sweden, actually. What is this thing? What? I gotta go back here.
From a young age.
Okay. It's like, okay, she likes anime or something. See Pokemon behind her?
I watched a lot of action,
Oh, it's England. Okay, I guess, because she's British.
like sciencey.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, I could see the building was European, clearly. So it is like, I have no idea who this woman is. I have zero clue. But it's about like this woman walking around in, I guess, London? And she's a musician, I guess, or something? I have so little clue what the point is. Has she made an anime or song or something? No, she's like a random person. I don't know. Electrical engineer. She's like a random. It isn't some kind of inclusive. I have no idea. What is the point of this thing? I don't get it. This is so weird. So, has she been involved in making any animes? Have they just found like a random black woman in London or something? Like, honestly, this is so weird. No, I'm skipping a half-ass, right? But suddenly it's like 5 minutes about this woman, and she likes manga and anime, which is probably true, then, sure. Like, but no, they never make any sense. But I mean, this makes even less sense. I don't understand what she's doing here. Like, she's like a random anime fan. Like they were like, well, we picked different anime fans or something around the globe or something. That's true, though. Japan. No, but it's just like, I could understand it if she was like, what's the guy's name called that makes Made in Abyss? He's not Japanese. Yeah, he's like a white dude, right? Isn't he? Like David Perky, something like that. The guy that makes like, Made in Abyss soundtrack or so. Yeah, he's like a white dude. Like, if he appeared here and was like anime, and we saw him walking around in London, I could be, he's probably from London. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. I'd be like, yeah, sure. But I don't know, because she isn't even, it says she was an electrical engineer. It's just like, I don't know. And she's walking around here in like London, I think. Yeah, but like, if she had worked in anime, which she might have, I understand that she has, but I would understand more if she was like part of making if she was a singer of the opening or whatever, right? Then I would be like, yeah, okay, sure. But now I'm just like, I don't know. It's just weird. Is she a cosplayer? No. She's like a musician or something, but it didn't say she was. Anyway, what do we have now then? We're soon over now. We're soon over though, bro. Yeah, like we have the ending soon here. Yeah, it has to be. Exactly. Soundtracks are made, yeah. Soundtracks are. What's happening now? It's like the Transformers opening? What? Yeah, they're playing that. This is so weird. I hate this thing so much. I can't explain how much I hate Crunchyroll so much. So now they're playing like the Transformers opening, More meets the eye, Transformers. They're playing the Transformers opening, but it's like an orchestra playing the Transformers opening. And this keeps going for like 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know. It's like, it's so bad. Like, it's absurd how bad it is. And I already ranted about it earlier in this stream, right? But they don't understand that no one wants this crap, right? People are here, you just want to see either the cringe and make fun of it, or they just want to see like who actually wins, right? No one wants like a 3-4 hours award show, right? That is why no one. That like no one is watching. How say it? You know, like no one is watching the. I was just making. Come on, I'm just joking, bro. No, we do like Gundam. There's a Mobile Suit Gundam. Yeah, I got my Suletta here, man. I got my Suletta here for my respect of the Gundam. The only Gundam for me is Suletta, man. There was no Gundam before this thing. Actually, I think that Mobile Suit Gundam Mercury was nominated for best new show or something. It's actually pretty funny. Seriously, I think so. I think this show right with Suletta is nominated for. Yeah, honestly, I think earlier this show was nominated for one of the best new animes, right? For like like completely new animes without any previous seasons, which doesn't make any sense because it's like Gundam. But I guess you could argue that it's not a continuation of previous Gundam shows, but it is. Anyway, yeah, my main point is that, but no one wants this thing, right? The whole reason. Remember when Will Smith, right, when he slapped Chris Rock, right? Like no one cared about the Oscar at all that year until he slapped him. Yeah, no one. And that's why they didn't like punish him, honestly, right? Because they were like, yeah, great, we got some. Oh, now it's like One Piece. Okay, it's interesting. Now it's the One Piece opening in the background. What song is it? Oh yeah, they play like We Are and like do. There's like We Are in orchestra. Do. Okay, that's pretty cute though. It's like We Are. They might be doing that. Honestly, I didn't listen to the soundtrack. I didn't listen to the soundtrack because I don't want to get copyright. So, okay, now it's like, what is FM8 4? Now it's like the best opening, man. Now here comes the best opening, though. Now they're gonna play Rewrite here by Eshikafu Generation. Yeah, let's see now. Doesn't sound like all like Rewrite, but. It's called Rewrite, the best opening FMA by far. Yeah, the best opening easily, one of the best opening of all time. I should really make like the top 1,000 openings now, but like top 100 opening one day. Almost one of the best openings ever. Eshikafu Generation with Rewrite, opening 4 of. Yeah, exactly. No one cared until it was. But that was like a 10-minute of song. Oh my god, this is no, it doesn't end. Now it's like commercial break for Bandai Namco. My god, I started this live stream like I said earlier, like an hour or so after they started, right? So I could skip over the beginning. But I'm still sitting here now being like, my god, I want to go to the gym now. I could have started this stream like 2 hours later. My god. Now it's some kind of Gundam game or something. But that's not the ending though. Is that an ending though? Do you count as an ending though? I think best ending would still just count as the music of the ending. Would you count like then best ending would be episode 9 of Death Parade when he destroys the ships and the guy dies. That would be the best ending, man. Come on. That is amazing. Oh, we saw it earlier. Yeah, it's like Gundam now. Gundam. And then it's like I don't know. Bandai Namco. Oh, it's a game. Oh yeah, we saw like the One Piece game there briefly. So of course, Bandai Namco, man. They got money, man. They got money. Yeah, they sponsor everything. Bandai Namco is like also buy our figures. Yeah, they have too much money. They're like, yeah. So we have this, One Piece figures too. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, we're already now. This is live now.
24 Crunchyroll Anime Awards live from Tokyo.
Oh, they're dubbing her. She's getting live. What can't you just translate it for? She's getting like live dubbed.
Are 2 anime lovers from 2 different sports worlds.
Sure.
Please welcome American football star from the Dallas.
Yeah, I buy this guy like anime.
And from Star Wars, The Mandalorian, and global.
Do you think this guy actually watch anime? I always have a big doubt that anyone watch anime, guys. I have a huge big doubt, man, that he guys watch anime. But she keeps talking for like an hour more. My god, the dub was terrible. She kept talking for like an hour afterwards. Okay, so first a woman comes out here, dressed like Princess Leia or something. What is this thing? Yeah, what is she wearing? She thinks this is the Oscars, man, something. It's like, what is she wearing, man? What's she wearing? She thinks it's an anime. She's like, I'm an anime character. What's she wearing, man? She's wearing kind of, she has like Princess Leia or something, kind of the headbands, right? And she comes out there with some really weird like golden bikini, and yeah, and this like very strange, like I don't know, like a golden sash in between her legs, right? Like what is this thing? Like what is this thing? It looks super weird. But I think the problem with the guy next to her, he's just wearing a normal suit. Yeah, isn't that the biggest issue? If he also has some kind of weird clothing on him, then this might have worked. But now this looks super strange. She's coming out there in some kind of like, I don't know, maximized weeble outfit, and the other guy is like, it's a normal guy in a suit. Like, okay, like it looks super weird. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Game Awards is the same. Yeah, I know. It is the biggest. But I mean, the people that even make this list, right? Crunchyroll, they also don't watch anime, right? You have to think from the root cause here. So I mean, I said earlier, I said again, right? But I mean, the lists are so terrible because they use the most casual, normie animes in every category, right? Like in every category, like for example, I don't know, best comedy or best drama or whatever, right? It's always gonna be just the most famous animes, you know what I mean? And it is incredibly normie, and honestly, it doesn't make much sense, right? Because if I was Crunchyroll, it doesn't make sense from an economic standpoint. Because if I was Crunchyroll, I don't want to promote One Piece, honestly. I don't want to promote One Piece. I want to promote, you know, the lesser known shows of the same category, right? I want people to say, yes, we have One Piece and Naruto and Demon Slayer, but what about this thing here, right? That's also pretty good, you know? So, economically speaking, it makes zero sense for them to always only nominate the most famous shows, because again, those are already famous, right? If you were like a new anime fan, and you want to look at this list and be like, okay, I want to learn what animes to watch, right? Like, what animes should I watch that are popular, or you know, they're very highly regarded. You won't learn anything new because you go into the list and it's like the same 7-8 animes you've already seen, right? Basically, so it's really poor. But I mean, the whole structure is like the judges have no idea what anime are. Then they have this other internal voting system, right? With a bunch of like nobodies, like some YouTubers that do, I don't know, makeup or whatever, right? Completely random people that don't do the anime again. And then here we get people that just watch anime else nominating it. So it's like the whole, from the bottom up to the top right, it feels like anyone involved in this thing don't like anime. Or even games or whatever, or nerd stuff. Yeah. Yeah, of course they didn't. Exactly, yeah, they didn't promote... As a side note, yeah, I thought about it a lot. That's gonna be another video. I'm gonna make another video about F7, right? When I played more of the game, but yeah, F7's world exploration, right? And I hate open world games, you know, to a large extent, right? I don't like Zero Dawn or whatever, yeah, but like Starfield, as I say, good example of that. I don't like Starfield because Starfield, No Man's Sky, and so on, right? Those games, it's just empty. You're just like, oh, it's a planet over there. I go there and just move around. Yeah, there's no purpose to it. An open world game or like an exploration game should be like F7 is or something like that. Where it's like, yes, you can explore in the game, but you have certain number of things to find, right? And then that's it, right? You know, and if you go somewhere, you're gonna find something. Yeah, if I go into this forest, it's gonna be you know, like a summon power up, or it's gonna be something like that. Yeah, I'm not going into a forest aimlessly for 3 hours, right? Yeah, exactly. The thing is that I think you can look at it more into think about it more. I think like Castlevania, right, or Metro, so Metrovania. Then. I think is that people don't actually want to play open world games. People want to play a crafted like world exploration, right? Where it's like, I need to get the ice crystal to get up on that lever. I need to get the fire whip to open that door right there. That's people want it. I don't think anyone really. I think very few people, if anyone, even likes those like completely open world games where you just go around. People want is like a well-made level design, right? A well-made big world, like a big world that is crafted to be specific items to find and places to go to and so on. Which for you, the player, you don't know where they are, right? But they are exactly at locations they should be at, right? It's not a random thing to it. And I don't think people at all. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma is also probably gonna be like that. You know, it's also probably gonna be like Elden Ring, exactly. Elden Ring is probably still like one of the best open world games right in that sense, but it isn't open world at all like Starfield. Yeah, like Starfield open world in this like RNG, you know, generative AI open world, which is like just go around in the world wherever you want, right? Nothing matters, right? Elden Ring is like a very specific locations everywhere. Actually, it's just a big map, right, so to speak, and that's the big difference, right? Have you seen what's it called? Rise of Ronin? Have you seen nothing? See, what she's wearing though, honestly. And this guy doesn't watch anime. Let's be honest here. What is this category? What is the actual category? I had to find a category. If we're up to date now, I'm so bored by it. What's the best slice of life is the category. Yeah, I got the DLC. What do you think about Rise of Ronin? Have you played it? Or played it, but have you seen that game? It's coming on the same day as Dogma. I think that Rise of Ronin also looks very promising. It basically is, you know, Team Ninjas, right? So Neo and so on. It's their take on Elden Ring, right? So it's like Japanese Elden Ring instead. It actually looks really good, I think, as well. Unfortunately, it released on the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2, yeah. 22 March, both of them. It's crazy. Yeah. Best slice of life is ever Dragon's made. So, now the categories, and this is also something I like, right? Now the categories are all done by, like, showing you a few minutes of frames. In the beginning of the stream, they had, like, all the nominees on one panel, right? That was much better. But, let me just guess here again. What are the new? So it's like obviously Butchie. Yeah, waited for exactly all the years, right? That's true. You also did have a PS5 for Rise of Ronin. But let me just guess here. Butchie probably will win, right? Sort of life, because Butchie is in the categories because they aired 2 years ago. Skip to Loafer should win, in my opinion, if you're gonna go by actual like best anime slice of life last year, and not popularity. But we're gonna see here. I'm also playing it and see what animes appear. But Butch definitely will be in it, and yeah, Butch is the first one. And Butchie, I think, will win, right? Slice of life, very popular. You know, she's just like me. You know, yeah, Drunk on Shan and so on. I mean, I like Butchie, but it didn't air last year. That's the biggest thing, and also, I don't think it is. It's Slice of life. Usaki did add last year though. Oh yeah, Do It Yourself, I guess, counts. This is a sweet anime though. This anime is good though. I love this anime though. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, this is fun. This anime is great though when they make furniture and so on. This is a good show though. I love this show. Yeah, it's a great opening. Yeah, this is a great show though. Do It Yourself. That is a good show. Love that show. Oh yeah, of course, it's my love story with Yamada-kun. But the last one is gonna be Skip to Loafer, which should definitely. Here we go. This should definitely win. This show is fantastic. Here we go. Oh, this is my winner. I love this show. This show is awesome. But I mean, this is like the perfect as a live show too. This to me is easily 10 out of 10 as a live show. Definitely the winner of this category. I think Bushi will win because shouldn't even be there. But but yeah, like. But they can't beat Skip to Loafer anime. Skip to Loafer is. But the thing is that I don't even agree because even if Usagi aired or I don't remember now either. But Usagi is a comedy, okay? Usagi for me is a comedy, right? And then it's like rom-com and then it's Slice of life. So it shouldn't be in this category. Usagi shouldn't be here. Butchie, same thing. Butchie shouldn't be in this category. Butchie is a comedy, okay? Butchie is not a Slice of life show. This is a Slice of life show, okay? Like it has to be. I mean, they're in the same category, right? It's not the same correct categories. Like, it frustrates me. They don't even know what the words mean anymore. Like, Bush shouldn't be in every category, okay? But, who wins now, then? No, okay, I am too far. It's hard to, like, find where they're gonna say it. See, I knew Bush was gonna win because popular. God, I'm terrible. First of all, it didn't even air that year, and it's a comedy show. It's a comedy rather than Slice of life. Jesus Christ. They did not air that year. There's Arthur, I guess, coming up there. What's now then? The final Attack on Titan season 11 or something. What's the category? I have no idea what the category is. What? What's the category? Oh, best score? The Yeah, but it's more comedy, right? I feel that, I said it in my last video about this thing, but I feel very confident that it would be a much better system if an anime can only be in one category. I think that a huge benefit to Crunchyroll, and for any award system, is that you can only be in one category. You have to say that, no, this is either comedy, drama, romance, action, and whatever, fantasy. You can only be in one category. I think that would be a massive benefit, right? Because then you would immediately have, okay, a bunch of animes that, you know, doesn't get nominated, would be nominated, because if you only have one per category, like you can only be in one in total, suddenly you have a room, right, for more animes. Instead of having Butchi like 10 different categories, you can only be in one, you know what I mean? It would open up the spots, right, for all the other animes that no one cared about. So, but now it's best score. This I feel is a category which I don't know why it was so late here. Of course the score matters, but I don't think anyone really cares. What do you guys say is the best score is? I think a Titan, of course, appears. Butchi. Honestly, I think Butchi should win this thing. Not that it aired this year, though, but if you talk about score, I guess Butchi should win, because it's like... I guess Butchi should win. Because they actually have insert songs and so on. Well, if you count that Chainsaw Man had 12 different endings, I guess that should win. And then you also have... of course, what's it called? Oh, my name. Oh yeah, Osho no Koyo, of course, with the Idol Mama, of course. Idol Mama appears. But this is so weird. This Crunchyroll can't do anything correctly. Like, seriously. I don't understand that people don't hate them more, right? But it's like, because now in the last category here, Suzume appears, and it's a decent movie. I've seen the movie. It's okay, but this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, nothing they ever do. I know, I broke record. Like, I mean, I can't be the only one, right? Nothing they do ever makes any sense. Like, why is this movie suddenly here? Now, this is an anime movie, certainly, but shouldn't this not be here? Like, shouldn't it be some kind of like movie category or something? Or should, like, if it's so weird to me that there are 5 anime shows, right, TV shows, and then you have one movie. Like, oh, this movie has a good score. Yeah, sure, that is a movie, but you know what I mean? The buzz is different, the timing is different, the use of the sound is different too, because, like, for example, in Butchi, they reused the sound several times and so on. This feels so weird. Like, it feels very, very weird having a movie in this thing. I just hate everything when it can't be, you know, consistent, right? You know, when it can't be like, I just don't make any sense. I seem so weird. Movies, or not only should movie have its own category, but like it's weird if you mix movies, even if it's like only the music or whatever, because obviously a movie is gonna have, like, you know, more budget to it, maybe, like, you know, buy, you know, different artists and so on, right? And like I said, for example, you know, Idol Mama, they keep using her song over and over again now, because obviously it fits the storyline, so it's a very different, like, take to it. But I guess Butchi. What? I think on Titan wins? That doesn't have a good view. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Attack on Titan wins? I was laughing at it. It has to be pure popularity. Come on! What's wrong with you people? You gotta have fanboys. You gotta have fanboys on Titan wins. Stop laughing, it's so stupid. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, man. I think on Titan, Jesus Christ. First of all, they only refer to like part 1 or something, part 1 final or something like that. But it's no. I mean, we had, like, you know, Idol Mama and Butchi, 2 like musical based animes where they create music, right? And they have different openings and songs. Yeah, this is like the worst anime. But I mean, not only is it the worst anime wins, but it's just like, I mean, Jesus Christ, like, we had 2 animes, right? One of them is about, you know, making rock music, right? The other one's about making idol girl music, whatever. But they're both like musical focused, right? Of course, other stuff happen too, but they have a lot of music in them. So they have insert songs, and they have a bunch of different like stuff happening in them that are music oriented, score oriented. And like a Titan wins. It has to be purely like popularity votes. It's just so weird. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, it doesn't have good score or not. I mean, it has decent. It doesn't even have that good of a score, in my opinion. But I mean, it's like, no, it's not even that funny. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, that's a great point. I haven't even said it earlier. I said it earlier, but yeah, of course you're right. A massive issue with this show has always been that it is 100% read, obviously. But one thing that's so obvious, I think it was like 4 years ago. I think it's either 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, I might be wrong in the years here, but Amazon used to have what's called Amazon Strike. There was their own like anime stuff, right? And they also had, of course, Netflix and so on. So like 5 years ago, Crunchyroll actually had fewer animes than they have now, right? From the new animes, because Amazon had bought several new animes, like Vinland Saga, and they had, what's called, Ball of Yakuza and so on, right? So there was 1 year, Hoshino Koi they had, so on. So there was 1 year where, like, Amazon actually had bought, like, several, like, top-tier animes. And not all of them, but, like, 5 or so, right? And Netflix had maybe 3, 4 more, right? And they had Beastars, and they had, what's called again, the card anime, Higaraki. Together, Netflix and Amazon had bought, like, let's say, like 50% of the top animes, right? So that year was incredibly weird, because Crunchyroll was like, oh, we're not gonna nominate this show, and actually that show wasn't like subbed correctly that year. Like they didn't have Beastars because Beastars on Netflix wasn't like subbed in the same year or something, or whatever. They had all these like shenanigans to try and only have their own shows, and they changed the rulings to be like, oh, we can't have Amazon because this thing or something, and it was ridiculous, right? And it was so obvious that they had removed all the animes that they didn't own themselves. Yeah, it was incredibly obvious. It was so absurd. Yeah, Food Wars is every season, man. But yeah, it's definitely like that. They don't nominate shows if they don't own them. Now, of course, Crunchyroll is owned by Sony, right? Since they bought it with Funimation, so now they have. I mean, honestly, for Crunchyroll, they have more and more shows. Let's just be honest here. It's terrible, but they definitely have more shows now. They definitely have more songs than they used to have. Songs, the next song is here. For Sleep. They have more shows now. You should definitely watch more of Healer, man. Latest episode was awesome. Latest episode, Rose backstory. You missed the 2 best episodes of it, seriously, because now they've been Rose flashbacks. Yeah, now Rose is the main character. But Adam, here comes the dumbest category, okay? So I'm gonna be a big ass rant now, but here comes the stupidest category of all time, okay? This category. Best anime song, okay? This category is stupid, okay? It's so stupid. And I said it many times. You're gonna get this is so stupid, okay? I said it earlier in the stream, but honestly, this here is the most objective reason that Crunchyroll are terrible idiots, okay? And the point is, of course, is because best anime song, right, is a combination of best opening and best ending. So this should just be like half maybe of the opening and endings, right? So there are 6 different ones. No, but it isn't. This doesn't make any sense. So in this category here, they're gonna have animes now that were not part of best anime opening and ending, yet it's in the best song. Like this doesn't, logically, it makes 0 sense, right? You can't have that. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like it's so stupid. So you have Idol Girl, you have Mama Idol. What more is it? For example, here is the Bushi's opening. So they have opening. It doesn't make any sense. You can't have like best opening, best ending, and then have best song in all together, and it doesn't have the same animes. It's so stupid. I mean, Crunchyroll does a lot of dumb shit every year, but this honestly I think is objectively the easiest way to have Crunchyroll more of. You can't have this thing. You can't have this thing where you have a combination, right? It's like, here are blue pens and red pens, right? Here's a mixture of those pens. Suddenly it's like yellow wheels. Like, what? Where did the yellow pen come from, okay? You had blue and red. You don't get purple suddenly. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't just like... Oh my god. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, you and your Dan Marshall love, man. But yeah, my god. This is the worst thing. Butchie... Itsukai-san... Whatever Blue is. And also Suzume again, the movie, for some reason. But, yeah, best insert song or something like that. But even if you're gonna have not best insert song, but you're actually gonna have it really now then, like best song in total, right? You have to have... I mean, it's like I said, right? It has to go, from in this pattern, right? So if you have best song in total, and you have an opening there, let's say Butch's opening, right? Sissy Complex, then you have to have that also in the best opening. You can't have it only in the best song, but not in the best opening. That is logically doesn't make any sense, right? This here is fine because this here is the opening movie, fine, but this is the movie again, right? Suzume. So this don't make sense because this couldn't be in either opening or ending, I suppose. And this is the only song that makes sense to have only here, not in either two. Because yeah, it's a movie thing. But like I said, it should be insert song instead. It would be much better if it was insert song instead of best song in total. Yeah, obviously, Tifa Lockhart is also the best. Yeah, of course, Tifa Lockhart is also going to be the best Italian senator. Of course it is. But who wins now then? Are they going to play a song or something? They going to have like a performance after the win? I don't know. It's going to be like 3 hours of... What? And suddenly it's like the soundtrack instead of... Like, what's wrong with Casino? Like, who the F makes this stuff? Like, what's wrong with them? Like, seriously, what's wrong with them? I mean, I genuinely mean, how can they be this bad? How can they be this bad? And I mean it. I mean, because now it's like, so the first 5 songs, right, was the anime songs. You know what I mean? It was like the scene from the anime opening and ending, right? Now suddenly they're showing the music video of this music. Like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. They're so bad at everything. How can it be this bad? Like, what's wrong with them? Like it's like, how can you be incompetent? Suddenly it was like, well, actually, now we're gonna play the live action version for some reason. What? Yeah, they fired them. Sure they did. Yeah, sure they fired them. Yeah, they fired those people. Yeah, sure. They fired the one that was like, my favorite one is the one with Chica. Is like, why are you coronaing me, Captain? Kaisha? Why are you avoiding me, Kaisha? Do you have corona or something? That is the weirdest line ever, man. She's just like, so in Japanese, she's just saying like, why are you avoiding me, right, or whatever. But in the English dub or something, she's like talking about COVID. It made 0 sense. This is so weird, seriously. Like, why did it start playing? Who wins then?
Goes to
I don't care those categories.
Oshinoko.
What is Oshinoko? Yeah, that's true. It's cheaper money. Actually, maybe it's less money making AI though. That's true. AI is better. AI costs less money. That's true. So Oshinoko wins.
遊びです。ありがとうございます。このような素晴らしい
Thank you so much for receiving such a great award. I'm truly honored.
But Yes Award is awesome at least.
Song called Idol.
Yeah, it's a great song though. So yeah, she wins it. That is a great opening. Arguably the best opening last year. So that's nice though, of course. But I prefer her. Obviously, I prefer her Gundam opening. Yeah, where's my Gundam opening? I think that's a better song in my opinion. The Gundam opening. But from a visual standpoint though, the Idol is the visual opening is interesting because it's like her being, you know, like stalked by paparazzi and so on. So it has like quite a meaningful opening actually. So it's a very good opening. Arguably the best opening definitely. So there's like a worthy winner there. Yasobi-chan. I just found the whole category to be a missile. But anyway, now they are at like happy. What? So now it's a new commercial break. I think something. Yeah, but you gotta watch Oshinoko, man. You can't hate it because mom is out. Oh, she performs, I guess, live. I mean, this is like the only thing I would actually watch if I was there, you know, that I would care about. The actual winner, Yasobi, and she's like, yeah, I won! Let me do my own song. It's like the only thing that actually makes any sense. She's like, oh, it's time for me to perform? Yeah, come on. Yeah, and she plays, of course, Oshinoko. That being said, though, it's kind of meta, because the opening is about her, like, dying because she's so popular, right? And now she's like, yeah, I'm gonna sing my song here, in front of you, where I died. Yeah, but you get other characters later. But that's why it's a good show, because mom actually dies, right? This feels so meta, though, that she wins and now she sings about it. What if some crazy fan arrives now? Oh my god, it would be terrible. Yeah, what if someone's like, What if someone, rushes the stage now? It's one of those people. Isekai idols. No, but it gets interesting later. They're on the Isekai though. They're like reincarnated. Okay, and now it's back to like commercial break. And now it's like Bandai Namco is paying for this whole thing seriously. Because the only people that have commercials is Bandai Namco. So now it's like Bandai Namco is like, you're gonna buy our game, right? My Academia game 11 or something. Look at that, you're gonna have a Toga-chan running around. Oh yeah. And she can do stuff. And then we also have One Piece. I like how they own like everything, so they have like all the games. Yeah, we have Dragon Ball soon probably. Yeah, I knew. I call it Dragon Ball. I knew it. Yeah, it's like Bandai Namco is like they have everything. Yeah, I know what you meant. Of course, they're reincarnated. Oh, those are Spike's family, Bandai Namco. Man, they have everything. They own all animes. Yeah, now it's Gundam as one again. Is it finally over soon? Best film? I mean, they're showing Suzume like 11 times. I guess Suzume's gonna win then. Oh my god, Black Clover with Melona! This is obviously the best movie, man. Melona! I hope they showed up when Melona fights Funny Bunny. This is by far the best movie, of course, when Melona fights Funny Bunny. This has to be, No, not Bulma, no. Melona, come on. Come on, show me the Melona fight. Of course it's Asta instead. This guy, come on, have to show the Melona fight. The Crunchyroll has no idea what they're doing. They're so noob. See, this is how you know that Crunchyroll has no idea what people want in the anime, right? And it's so effing bad that they have all the animes, because they're gonna show you the best scene now, right? From, they're gonna show you the best scene from the Black Clover movie, right? And they show you Connor vs. Asta. But everyone knows that the people actually care about is Melona with its Funny Bunny. Everyone knows that's the people care about. And I really mean that. All the fans are like, Melona! That's what people actually care about, the Melona fight. But they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't understand what their actual consumer wants. Like, this is so telling. They don't understand what their people want to see. No one cares about Asta, no. People want Melona, right? That's what everyone's hyping. All the fans, the Reddit, X, Twitter, whatever. Everyone's like, oh my god, the Melona is amazing. Yeah, everyone talking about the Melona scene. That just shows that they don't understand their consumer at all. Which of course they know, but Jesus Christ, man. They could show Melona there instead. Oh yeah. But that's the thing with Healing, right? Healing is just a weird show. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Healing is, this is exactly like Healing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I really enjoy watching what's called Wrong Way to Be a Healer, that's called, yeah. I really enjoy watching it, but it's so frustrating too, because the main character is that isekai nobody, right? And then he has this like amazing waifu character Rose, which is like he's like mama trainer. She's like amazing badass muscular lady, and every second I'm just like, why isn't she the main character for? Why isn't the whole anime about her? Like, what's the point of having an isekai character? Like, you just follow her instead. I want to follow the muscular mama instead. Yeah, like why am I feel like this gambling. I feel like this when every scene when I get the isekai, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, get back to the muscular woman, It's so weird. It's so weird to make an anime where half the scenes are about a badass muscular lady and the other half is about a nobody, no personality isekai guy. You're like, my god, I don't want to see the scenes. It's so weird. It's so weird. But I think that Healer is worse than Black Clover, because in Black Clover, you have Asta and and so on, right? And then Melona appears in like episode 36, 37, something like that. Kind of like a Tsunade character, right? Kind of like badass mommy coming in kind of character. But she's not in the main story in the beginning, right? And then clearly Tabata has understood people want Melona more and more. That's why she has like the most screen time in the movie and so on. So he kind of, gives her more and more screen time, right? Because she's badass. He's like, oh yeah, people like her, right? So in that, it makes more sense. But in the Healing anime, she's immediately episode 1. Like, she's there from the first minute. So you feel that the author should be like, well, this people want, right? Yeah, that should be the main love interest too. But no, but she should be the main character. It doesn't add anything having like I don't know. Best film is gonna be Suzume. I won't say I skip over it. I just didn't care because Suzume is gonna be the best movie, I think. Yeah, obviously. Like, of course.
Suzume.
Yeah, of course. Because Suzume is like the, you know, the nice movie that year. Yeah, that Rose was there from the beginning makes me more bothered by it. Because in the Clover case, like I said, right, it's like the author was like, you know what, I want to add like a really cool waifu character now, you know. He was like, he maybe didn't have the, but in that other show, she is Green Hill Melona, yeah. She was there from the first day, right? Then I think I should have known that this is what I actually want to have, right? Reincarnate Colosseum. Oh my god, is this finally the end now?
Actually, these storyboards are for an
I mean, I even recognize this guy. I even recognize this person now. I even know who this person is even. My god. Is that person I even know who it is there? My god, like this is... So now I think it's finally over now. Because now they bring out a person I actually recognize for once. I recognize one of the female actors too. It's like one American actress I recognized earlier. But otherwise... yeah, so I also recognized. But yeah. But I also recognized Lisa too, I suppose. But... yeah, this is like, okay, this is a guy I actually have seen before in my life, okay. So I think he's gonna be like, because I recognize the person, they're gonna be like, I have, you know, the winner of the anime this year, right, or something. He's gonna be like, oh, I got the winner. You're gonna spoil to me now. Marley from Reincarnation. Marley Baroque. Okay. I mean, they get so like AI. Oh, best director. Okay, she's a muscular waifu. Her outfits are crazy though. Yeah, her outfit is the sick. She looks like that person that was on screen earlier. She looks like that actress over there she was. She looks like that woman that we saw earlier on the screen. That was all like, oh yeah, I got you guys. Yeah. So now we have best director. This is the second. I think it's the second to last category. This is soon over. The pain is soon over. I can finally go to the gym. Like seriously, I want to play for 7. Why am I watching this shit? I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be shorter, but it's like, my god, I could have went to the gym and started later. Like I said, I took it like an hour. I waited for like 1 hour and 20 minutes to start this stream, and I could have waited for like 2 hours or something. He's very briefly go over it, but now then we have second to last category, and it's best director. And here again, right, best director is basically the same thing as best anime. So almost all the animes in this category is the same as the last category. So it's gonna be, you know, like Attack on Titan, Butchie, Chainsaw Man, you know what I mean? It's gonna be the exact same animes over and over again. But yeah, Marley looks badass. Of course it does. You know, yeah, you know, of course it is. Muscular lady, of course. There should have been, you know, I have to make my own manga one day, and it's just gonna be about muscular waifus fighting. Yeah, it's gonna be no storytelling, just badass muscular waifus, just doing muscular stuff. That's how it should be, yeah. But anyway, what do you think will win the best? Best director is in. Best director just means the same thing as best anime or something in the category. I don't feel like honestly, I think best director is like a weird thing too, because you're still working on a manga, you know what I mean? And not to shit here on like anime people that make anime. Don't get me wrong, I like anime, but I think best direction for anime is strange somehow, because, you know, to some extent I get people like, you know, Ghibli and so on, right? Miyazaki and so on, because he's directing his own stuff, right? It is a little weird sometimes to be like, but who's actually doing the direction? Is it, you know, is it the author of the manga, right? Or is it the anime guy? You know what I mean? Like, who actually matters the most? Of course, it's the actual author that matters the most, right? They actually wrote it and made the manga and so on. But I think that for an animes to have a director really stands out, right? Chainsaw Man has really good scenography. So Chainsaw Man has an actual good director. I don't think that Attack on Titan, for example, should be in this category whatsoever, right? It's just pure popularity. Attack on Titan doesn't have a good director whatsoever. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just the manga, right? It's very much like frame by frame the manga. Like, what has that added to the anime? Like, nothing, in my opinion. He didn't fix shit. He just kept going in shit, right? It's like Centipede. He just kept eating the other guy's shit, right? But Butchie is a very, very crazy anime, right? Butchie looks very, very different than the manga, actually, with all crazy animations. And Chainsaw Man has good scenography. Well, that's the best thing, man. Making people angry. That sounds awesome. But I'm hyped now about the war with this this company, right? The company that worked on like Spider-Man and so on, that everyone hates now. I think it's very interesting following that. Oh my god, Heavy Delusion, what a shit show that was. And then of course Ocean of Koi and so on. Okay, so who wins? I would say that Butchie actually should win, because that's actually where I feel that the director did so much to the show. But also Ocean of Koi also pretty good. But let's see then who wins it. I think, yeah, for me it's like Ocean of Koi, Butchie, and Chainsaw Man. So Ocean of Koi should win them, because
Award goes to
the only two did it air last year.
Shota Goshizono, Jujutsu Kaisen season.
This popularity content. There's no way he should win this thing! There's no way he should win this thing! It's the Kaisen's director? He's just like frame by frame doing it, you know. I mean, it's a great anime, but come on! Jujutsu Kaisen, he looks happy though, so he likes to win, but come on, like, how much did he change from the anime? I'm sure he made it better, and yeah, they do have some cool city mappa, okay? I guess they work hard on mappa, but yes, okay, it looks great, but I feel like Butchie is the one where they actually changed the most from the manga into the anime, right? Where they actually took the anime, because, I mean, seriously, no one of Butchie's fans will read the manga, right? Butchie is like, it's not fun in the manga. Yeah, it's his popularity. I have seen, yeah, people asked me in the last stream too. I streamed F7 yesterday, right? And people asked me like, where's the Konosuba reaction? I haven't actually, yeah, so I briefly looked at it yesterday. I kind of missed out on that, you know. I missed out on Konosuba getting dropped. I missed out on it getting dropped yesterday. In the end there. So now it's been out for like 24 hours, so now, whatever. Now I'm too lazy for it. But yeah, I missed out on that. I very brief yesterday. And it's clearly like a new blonde woman with like grapes in her hair, which is gonna be like I guess the new love interest or something. She's a princess, I guess. But man, this guy did not deserve to win. I will not that I think he's a bad director or something like that. I just feel like, you know, that Butchie is really interesting how they directed it. Well, actually, to be fair though, Butchie didn't air last year, so I guess he should win over Butchie. Butchie didn't air last year, so. Yeah, I could do it in the stream here. Oh my god, is this Megan Thee Stallion? This is like porn now. I can't show this on stream, man. Is she gonna nominate the winner? She comes out with as she's like naked. Like seriously, like seriously. She comes out like a woman and she's wearing like this. Her oppas are like being squished by this thing. It's ridiculous. Like, oh my god, I can't. I'm not gonna show you the scene here on the stream. This seriously probably wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. Her clothing, like, oh my god. And this woman clearly doesn't like anime. She's just known for her big tatas. My god, does this look crazy? Her outfit looks insane, and it's like she's having like two pads on her oppas, right, and they're pressing them so they look extra big. Yeah, it's Megan Thee Stallion. She's coming out here like half. Like you can see her. You can see part of her end stuff on the. This is so absurd, man. This woman is clearly only famous for being one of these, you know, singers, you know, that shows you their stuff, right? But they're ridiculous. Like you can literally see her end of the year. No, but like seriously, I'm not gonna show her on the stream because like she come out there, right, and you can see her, nipple, you know, you can see it, yeah, one of them, you can see it straight up, and she's the one that nominates best anime of the year. Perfect. I feel it's perfect that Megan Thee Stallion, that I don't buy likes anime, comes out there like straight up, basically naked, right? No, but in this really weird booby thing, and you can see your nipple or whatever. She goes out there and she's the one that nominates end of the year. I love it. It's so Crunchyroll. It's like the most deranged, derogatory person you can find to embarrass you on your stream. And I'm not even gonna show you Megan Thee Stallion because she looks ridiculous in the outfit, and you can see her nip. So she was nip slipping there. I'm not gonna show you that. It was ridiculous, but it's perfect that Crunchyroll has her as the anime of the year. It's perfect. It's literally perfect, man. This is Crunchyroll after all. It's deranged as they are, man. they were like, oh yeah. So okay, end of the year is finally over. Butcher the Rock, and after that we watched Konosuba then, yeah. Butcher the Rock, which of course should be aired 2 years ago. But yeah, Butchie, she's one of the top animes. Butchie, it's a good anime, but definitely not the best anime that year. I mean, it wasn't even the best anime of its own year. Definitely it wasn't. Yeah, of course you can't have it on Crunchyroll. So Chainsaw Man, of course, also aired 2 years ago with Bushita-chan. But yeah, that's of course also in this year's fake anime awards. Next year I'm gonna make my own anime awards, where I bring out F celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion. But I would have to ask if it has less clothing on it though, yeah. And Demon Slayer, is in it? Yeah, popularity contest. Popularity contest show. It's gonna be Demon Slayer. Where is it? Tanjiro-san! I did actually react to the episode 1 of Sephora, yeah. Tanjiro-san is mentioned in the episode. What is it more? It's gonna be this thing. It's gonna be Jujutsu Kaisen, of course. No, I haven't even seen the show. You know, I don't watch that filth. You know, I don't watch it. I see Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm like, oh no, I can't watch this anymore. Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be in it, which is very confusing because I only aired half of that fall, right? So again, I think they only refer to the Gojo flashback is the one they count something, which is very strange. Yeah, like they're only referring to this part with Gojo when he's younger, which is super strange, right? Which means that in the next Crunchyroll Award, they're also gonna have, they're gonna have Gojo again. Yes, in the next Crunchyroll Award, a year from now, they're gonna have it again. They're gonna have it again. Yeah, they're gonna have it in two years in a row because it makes so sense. And Oshino Koi, of course, yes. They already won some stuff now, so they're ready, warming up here with Mama Idol, yeah. Obviously the best new anime last year. You should really watch Oshino Koi there with Mama. No, for me it's all about idol girls. Idol mamas, yeah. Look at her, this is my idol mama, man. This is me, man. This is what I care about. Idol mamas. Oh yeah, Vinland Saga, which was a drag, man. As a Swede, half Norwegian, I was so embarrassed about this anime. I was so embarrassed about it, I hated it so much. No, but honestly, I think this is, if I'm being completely honest, guys, I think Vinland Saga is probably the most overrated show last year, like straight up. It's just like, it's such a boring season, okay? And now people are like, oh, you love action. No, but the thing is that like 10 of the episodes this season can be removed completely, and it makes no difference. There's so much of Thorfinn, like lying on the bed, like crying, like, oh no, I was a Viking, ooh, and nothing happens, right? And then after like 10 episodes, he's like finally changed his mind or something. But it's just like, my god, it's the most obvious, predictable storyline ever, and it's so dragged out. The pacing is terrible. Like, the pacing is just insane how bad it is. Well, I'm sure to Titan because Air is even. But I mean, but from like an actual like mid-going anime, this isn't even over. Oh, it's so terrible. Oh my god, this here. I was reborn. Thing is that people love this show because, oh my god, it's like deep or something. No, it isn't, okay? If you take so like 10 episodes to get there, it's terrible. This scene here, when he's like changed his mind or whatever, he becomes like a free man or whatever, right? This is just an obvious, predictable storytelling. You can see it in any movie or whatever, right? You can find a movie that's the exact same storytelling in like an hour, right? It's terrible that the anime takes like 20 episodes to get to the most predictable outcome to. The outcome that we all could figure out from the first episode of season, right? So it's incredibly boring. I find it such a stale anime. And then everything with like the maid and, I can't even show you Megan the twist here, yeah.
The award for anime of the year goes to...
Yeah, I can show you now, okay. I can show you now. I can finally show you Megan the Oppies, because she's covering them up here with the list here. So, yeah, before the scene, right, she comes out here, and you can't see her Oppies now. But she has this thing like pushing on her Oppies, and you can straight up, she's nip slipping it hardcore in the previous panel of this. Like, I don't even make a joke. I'm like, my god, man. It's no, see, but 3 doesn't count. No, you're getting it wrong, bro. 3 doesn't count because 3 didn't add in the fall anime. Remember that. they don't include fall animes. That's why in my thumbnail I have a crying Frieren, because Frieren doesn't count, right? That's why you have Chainsaw Man and Bushido-Rock. They aired in the fall, 2 years ago. That's why they are here, right? And that also means that everything Jujutsu Kaisen is only season 2, part 1. Of course, the judges don't care about that, but that's how it should be. So, that's why. But anyway, I think that the best anime popularity contest, so it's like Demon Slayer is there. It would feel like Demon Slayer probably wins popularity, right? I won't show you.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, it's Kaisen. Oh, that's true. Jujutsu Kaisen is also like super popular. Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer are. But the thing is that Jujutsu Kaisen winning, I love it, and I said it too. But it's just like it ruins by their BS, yeah. So I had it as my best anime too. Don't get me wrong. I love Jujutsu Kaisen, but the thing is that just because they judged it based on like only the first half, right? According to their own rules, it shouldn't win. Like that's the problem with it. Like, where's the goddamn anime? Here it is. So the thing is that this shouldn't win because in their own rules, right? Jujutsu Kaisen only counts for the first 2 episodes or whatever, 11, and not the other thing with with Mahito and so on and Maki or whatever, and so on. That doesn't count, right? It only counts for the first bit with Godio and Geto and so on. And that's why it's so weird. So it wins, and it won my top 10 too. But my top 10 includes Todo being like, brother! And so on. So no, this is like, it's a really weird feel to it because, like, how has it been measured, right? People that vote for this thing, of course, are voting for it based on both the seasons, right? But it shouldn't, right? According to the rules, it should only be the first season. So it's such a weird thing. And that's Crunchyroll's complete BS ability. Yeah. So for example, Frieren then, for example, is an indie show, right? Because Frieren aired again in the fall, just like half of Jujutsu Kaisen did. So it is so weird. It is so weird. Like it shouldn't. It seems like a weird point to make because I had it in my top 10 too. So obviously, my winner, in my top 10. So obviously, like I have, I know I know what people want, right? But it's just like, of course, people that voted for it has voted for it based on its full anime, right? It's just so weird. Yeah, but it wins. Because that's why all the scenes, it's only showing you like young Godio and so on. But yeah, it really won popularity contest. It won like Godio won best supported character. He's a main character. He won like his own. He didn't have to be in the category. It's like it didn't make any sense. But anyway, it's over. The terrible life is over. My God, yeah. Let's check out Konosuba. So we mentioned it briefly yesterday on the FF7 stream. But yeah, let's check it out now. Put on my headset. Means I say Aqua in like a wedding outfit. What is it? It's Aqua in like a wedding outfit. This is good, man. Yeah, 300,000 views. Okay. Oh, let me just. I'm gonna make the big screen now. I want to have what I have in the big screen. I didn't think about it before. Didn't plan for this, but I'm gonna turn on the sound then. So, yeah, Kalakawa's hitting copyright too. So, look at that, the rose from the last stream. Yeah, got the rose there. This should be fine, I think. Let me take a sip of water. Right. Okay. Like that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Doctor's crying. They're all like, what's happening? Yeah, this is a new girl there. Yeah, I've seen it briefly. It's like a new princess. Yeah. Airi-chan. Here she is. The new princess. Definitely. New princess. The customer can be all like, yeah, I'm gonna charm her. Oh yeah. Customer's like, oh yeah, finally a waifu, okay. Oh yeah, this woman is like, don't touch my Iris-sama, okay. Okay, Iris-sama, yeah. It's just... Ooh! Unisha! It's all about Kazuma trying to... And then she beats him in chest or something, what? Think of some new bad guy. I got demons. Think of some demons. No, the same singer. Aqua being beaten by a goblin. And they go making me exploding stuff. Oh my god, it's Chris is back. Oh, yeah, there we go. Like wedding. Oh yeah, Darth appears. They were doing that Chris thing with Ares. Yeah. And then Megaman is exploding. I had to carry her. I gotta carry Megaman. Gotta carry Megaman, of course. And then I just put this Iris Pantsu. The last is he probably stealing Iris Pantsu. Yeah, steal! I can just feel it there. He's like, but it was one scene in the darkness in the bathroom. We can show you that on YouTube. It was one scene in darkness was like opping it up there. That was the best scene. The best scene was Aqua being bitten by the on the ground after the opening. This scene, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for Aqua being like, no, yeah, no. Yeah. I can't wait for this scene, man. Yeah, his popular face. Yeah, I can't wait for Aqua though when they sit here. She's all like, no. It's great animated. But I like how they made this thing. I mean, everyone's like Chris and Ares the same person, right? And they made a scene when you see Chris and then Ares is shown in the next scene. Yeah, like they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Like this here. Here. Yeah, not even trying to hide it. Not even trying to hide it, right? It's like the show up here and next person that. Right? And here I'm sure that Kazuma is like stealing some pantsus, right? He's like, oh, Iris Princess, steal! I'm sure he's just like, oh, free pantsu! Very likely he's like, oh yeah, I got what I wanted. But of course, how can I not love any of Konosuba? I even loved Megumi spin-off, you know? I even love the Megumi spin-off, as always. But yeah, that kind of concludes best anime this year, obviously, Konosuba. Jujutsu Kaisen won. I mean, again, it's like my favorite anime too, right? But it's just like, it's just so bothered by the whole, it's only half the season. That means it's gonna win next year too, right? I see, yeah, I bet you read it all. Should I read it? But I can't read though. Should I also take the time to read stuff in my life one day? Maybe. But then I have to... Oh my god, no. No, when Megamin is like, oh, that duck is worth extra amount of points! Oh my god, no, that's terrible. All those Megamin, she's like, points? Oh no, that was terrible. That was terrible, man. Megamin is pure evil. She's a pure evil person, we all know that. She's just like a body of evil, yeah. She's like, and then poor, of course, Yunyun is like, no, Megumin. I had it in my top 10 Yuri Kappas. We all know that Megumin and Yunyun are actually going to end up together, right? Yeah, whatever. What can I say in conclusion? Gundam, did they win anything, right? Gundam didn't win anything. Jujutsu Kaisen won everything. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen won everything, basically. I think it won like almost every category it was in. They won almost everything, I think. What happened more? One Piece actually won Best Main Character. But it's kind of funny, right? Because they had to, like... They hate to have shonen stuff, right? They hate to have, like, the ongoing shows in Crunchyroll, like Black Clover, so was never known with ending, except the movie, but in the past, like the opening and so on. So they finally had Luffy, right? Because it was like best main character, and Luffy immediately wins. Yeah, Luffy means like a second. Luffy crushed immediately. Luffy is like, oh yeah, I got it. Like for example, they haven't had Macadamia. Yeah, they haven't had Macadamia in years, right? You know. Oh man, more of Axis. Oh, that's good, man. More of Aqua's best friends, man. More of Aqua's best friends. Yeah, that's awesome. No, I can't wait for it. Next season looks amazing. This is here is terrible, right? And next season looks incredibly amazing. Where you have like Mushu Tension's back, Course 2, right? Konosuba, Slime, of course, Rimmaru-sama, yeah, Macadamia, Demon Slayer, all the good stuff, right? So, but I think it was kind of funny that Luffy has never been. I don't think it's been nominated for like 10 years, for 5 years, whatever. Yeah, but they never nominate, you know, One Piece and so on, because they hate that, you know, ongoing shonen shows, right? But this year they had to because of Gear 5, and then immediately they showed Gear 5 to in the Council stream. They're like Gear 5, it's like, and then of course he won. Yeah, it was like, yeah, of course, popularity. But yeah, it's gonna be like the Isekai heaven, man. The only Isekai I like next, right, is L-Zero, right? You know, of course, yeah. If you had L-Zero, it would have been like all the Isekais at the same time. It would be like the Isekai, like, take me heaven, take me God now, send me to the next universe. The live action, oh that's true, yeah, the Netflix live action. Yeah, that's true. They didn't nominate it though. It was that's true. They had to put it there, but it's weird though. That was so strange too, for that matter, because they had, like I mentioned earlier, right, they had the different opening, and then suddenly it was like the Kaisen didn't play the opening, instead they played the band's like live action. Maybe because they were there or something. It was just weird. It was like 5 anime openings, and then suddenly it's Kaisen, they're showing the actual band. I was like, I guess maybe because they were there. Yeah, it was very, very strange. It was very strange. Very, very strange. But anyway, I'm tired now, guys. Take a break with the Yumi and eat some food. And then I'll see you guys with solo leveling. And after that, then we do play FF7 the rest of the day, right? But yeah, I think I'll do solo leveling before that. Yes, that's true. You can finally be like, Mama Rose. You can finally get Mama Rose to train me. Yeah, the ultimate dream, man. Certainly, yeah. It should have been me. I think I called my title that in one of my videos. It should have been me. Yeah, that's a meme. It should have been me. It's not fair. Yeah, like, no. Basically, yeah. Why, God, why? But of course, I wouldn't change love interest, right? I would have. I wouldn't change love interest. No, I would have stayed on the muscle, of course. But anyway, guys, yeah, take a break now. If you're interested later, play some FF7. But that's gonna be a long stream then. It's gonna be a long stream, right? When I play FF7, it's probably gonna be solo leveling. Yeah, and after that, I'll probably play it for the rest of the day. So it's probably gonna be like a 7-8 hour stream, probably at least. It's gonna be like a whole work day. I used to beat like the whole. Yesterday's stream we kind of covered the whole first area. I got every side stuff in the first area, right? So next stream is gonna be like going to the cave and getting to Junon. So probably get Yuffie so on next stream. I would imagine. Yeah, we go for the next stream, bro. The next stream is gonna start in maybe 3. After solo leveling is like 3 hours. So I guess like in 4 hours from now, right? Yeah, but they probably yeah, it's way too late for you. way too early. You should wake up now. But yeah, and you guys can have a great time. Yeah, no, I need a break now, man. Too. I'm feeling ranting now, but freaking Crunchyroll for 2 hours now. And again, this should have been a 2 hour stream, right? I started it, like I said, way later than their stream, because I was like, I'm gonna spend my time watching it, you know, like per all with all the breaks and so on, right? But they just kept going. Their stream is like 3 hours or more. Yeah, they just kept going with it. They just wouldn't start the stream, right? Or so much breaks in between. So many like F celebrities that have nothing to do with anime showing up there and be like, oh yeah, I watch anime. Like my favorite anime is like One Piece and like Naruto, and I seen maybe also like 3 episodes of Bleach. You know, like those people. Yeah. Oh my god, it just wouldn't end. Like Jesus Christ. But yeah, everything doesn't have a great